So let's jump right into it. Tenemos la palabra de día. Then we've got 5 things we need, right? And then it says, bring it together. And of course, we've got a review. Here we go. Aquí vamos a empezar con la palabra de hoy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting with our word of the day. Nuestra palabra es comprar. Repita, comprar, comprar. ¿Y qué significa comprar? To buy. 5 or cinco, right? Because we've talked about those numbers. 5 cosas que necesito comprar. 5 things that I need to buy. Survey says bottled water is number 1. Soap is number 2. 3 would be toothpaste. 4 would be deodorant, and 5 would be sunblock. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about items you need when you jump off that plane and you look in your suitcase, you're like, man, where's my stuff? So now we got to hit the streets, go into these stores, and see if we can have a conversation with an employee on how to find these items in a store. Let's go. La primera cosa que tenemos aquí, the first thing that we have here es la botella de agua, the bottled water, right? La botella de agua. Y aquí tenemos el jabón. El jabón. Make sure you remember that Spanish J's make English H sounds all the time, todo el tiempo. El jabón. Y aquí tenemos la pasta de dientes, o podemos decir la pasta dental. And of course, I'm hoping you've got your toothbrush. You just forgot the toothpaste. Having that toothbrush, that's a whole nother word. It's not in my top 5 today, though. Aquí tenemos el desodorante. El desodorante. Very crucial. Definitely need that. All right? Definitely need that. Y la última cosa que tenemos aquí es el bloqueador solar o el protector solar. El bloqueador solar o el protector solar. Make sure you're practicing those. We've got sunblock. Ahora tenemos all of the top 5 items that we need to get in a store. So it's time to go to work. Vámonos, damas y caballeros. We're going to create a conversation. But before that, of course, we've got the major key alert. All right. So our major key alert is utilizing the words disculpa or perdón. We've got some asterisks right here next to them. Just because if you're in a conversation with an employee and you roll up on that person, you want to kind of be cordial, right? You don't want to scare them out of their wits. You want to be able to say, disculpa, señor, or perdón, señora. All right. So excuse me, pardon, right? We've got the asterisks here because you can add on tag words to the end of these. But as you progress in your language learning journey, you will definitely learn what I'm referring to right there. But of course, we have right here, disculpa and perdón. All right. Oh, snap. It's that time, damas y caballeros. Aquí tenemos palabras del día. We got some words of the day that we can incorporate into our conversation that we're going to be jumping into momentarily. La primera palabra es necesito. Un ejemplo de su parte. This is an example for your part. Okay. So aquí estamos en una tienda. So let's take a look here. We've got disculpa, right? We've got necesito or necesito comprar. I need or I need to buy. Necesito comprar jabón, señor. Right? Or necesito comprar unas botellas de agua, right? I need to buy soap. I need to buy some bottled waters, right? And then you might even ask that question, ¿Dónde está el jabón, señor? ¿Dónde están las botellas de agua, señora? And of course, we've got gracias, which I'm hoping you already know. If not, thank you. Say you're on that aisle, they tell you, you say, ¿Dónde está el jabón? They tell you, oh, it's pasillo 5, right? You go to aisle 5, and then you see another store employee, or you see that same employee, and you say, perdón, señora. ¿Cuánto cuesta el jabón? Because, hey, man, it depends on the store. Not all stores are always going to have the price tags on the items or right there on the shelves. So you might have to find out, how much something costs, right? And then, of course, to finish out this conversation, mil gracias por su ayuda, right? Thanks so much for your help, or thanks again for your help, whichever way you want to translate it or interpret it into English. That's not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you understand el español que tenemos aquí. Make sure you're creating mock conversations. Continue to do that. Also, make sure you're doing these 3 things out loud. You need to practice, right? Practice out loud. Record on a voice recorder or your phone, your laptop, whatever you have. Make sure you're recording it and listening to the playback, right? And of course, you just want to repeat the process in order to get more fluid and you want the conversation to be smooth. You're going to continue to practice, repeat this process. Soy Profe Don Omar. Nos vemos.